Uh, I forgot it. Easy days and pleasant nights, everyone, and welcome back to Althea. Uh, let's see. So during last session, our adventurers began by strategizing uh, and preparing for a trip to Providence, where they were to meet Todd Mephistos, known for his connections in the area, who offered to help the party secure a route into the Hegemony's territory to rescue the sister of Vexus's creator, Lex, his cousin slash former roommate. They discussed the logistics of traveling to the Hegemony. It's less points of contact than that, but uh, and the potential risks involved, emphasizing the urgency of their mission given the threat of the undead looming over New Steingarten. To that regard, Thangale chose to stay behind and be on the front lines of the undead while the rest of the party went on a rescue mission. The group decided to take a short break and explore the local area, choosing to embark on to an underwater adventure to a nearby shipwreck, renting some diving gear. The excitement was palpable as they set out, eager to investigate the shipwreck and the marine life that surrounded it. That seems a little liberal, archivist. During their exploration, the party encountered a group of aggressive water drakes. Nope, inaccurate. Not water drakes. Sea dragons. Brine dragons, to be exact. Some of those primal dragons that rumors have been cropping up around, old legends about battles being waged. And now there's a dragon flopping around in the ocean, and sea dragons just happen to show up. Weird. Todd quickly alerted the team, though, and as combat began, the party utilized individual skills to fend off the creature. Anemone resumed her draconic form, showcasing her prowess in battle, while Josephine provided support to her allies with healing magic. The ensuing combat revealed both the danger of their situation and potential threat of their adversaries, the dragons. Okay. We concluded the session after the first round of combat, and now we're gonna jump back in it. Also, say hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
Oh. Hi, everyone.
I love Smart Alex. Dracana Mortis. This seems like a good song for a dragon battle. We come back in at the top of the round. Colton. Todd's up.
Alrighty.
Nothing.
Moving is a single action, right?
You are so robotic.
My computer is being
Android, right?
laggy.
I seem to have fallen out of the initiative order.
You say, oh, you are also super echoing because I had you open. What do you mean you've fallen out of the initiative order? Oh no! Where were you?
I think I was, like, closer to the top.
Yeah, because I remember you went before at least one of the drakes, didn't you?
I'm scrolling up. At a 33 for initiative. There I am.
Okay, so you were before all of the drakes. There we go.
Thank you.
So sorry. Colton, try talking again. I've muted my streaming tabs.
Can you hear me now?
I can. I heard 3 of you all at once, and it was discordant.
Well, I'm glad that's fixed. I barely want to hear one of me. I am going to take a few steps further to the right, about 10 feet. Oh, game's paused.
Let's fix that.
I'll move 10 feet to the right. Super laggy. And then I sorry, I'm trying to figure out where we left off at.
No, can I give you a super annoying job while we're doing other people's turns though? Can we add people's reactives to the tabletop screen?
Yeah.
Oh, they're already on there. Never mind. Sort of, anyways.
Yeah, they're at the bottom. You can't add them separate. Well, I guess we could add them separately, but it'd look weird.
If you add each of them as their own individual and then just like shrink them down, you can just line them anywhere on the screen. Like down on the bottom would be fine. Carry on though. Are you going to aim?
Yes. I'm actually going to go ahead and use Reach for the Sky.
Okay. And for everyone at home, what does that do?
Yes, 1 second, I will read. So you command the room, firing a gun into the air, ordering everyone to surrender. You fire your firearm, then attempt a single intimidation check to demoralize each enemy within 30 feet. So all 3 of these dragons.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay.
So intimidation check.
Yeah, specifically a demoralize.
How do I do that?
I believe there is yes, there's a demoralize action. I will put it onto your character sheet. Or do you have the basic action macro?
No.
Okay. We're gonna make both of our lives a lot easier here in the future with a mild annoyance right now. Go up to the Compendium Packs browser in the upper right-hand corner. It's a little book.
Okay.
Click on that. In the search bar, type basic action. There should be a basic action macro that pops up. It's got a little gold chevron kind of looking dealio. Put it on your hotbar. Now click it while you have your token selected. It is alphabetized. I'm gonna let you make one demoralize just completely. So to target multiple things, hover over it while holding down shift and press the T button with your mouse cursor over them. Voila. Now click demoralize.
You don't have an ability that lets you demoralize more than one target. Or the macro doesn't. I gotta do it.
Fine. Target a single one. That's rude to be called out like that, Foundry. Shift T over a token again will go targeting.
We'll do it in common.
Or you can just target a single creature and it'll bring it down. Is there music for everyone else?
It was on for me earlier, but I did mute it just because it was a little bit loud for me. But I hear it. I still hear it.
I would just roll an intimidate check, because it's saying you don't speak the language, but everything speaks the language of a gun.
Yeah.
It's true. Yeah, just roll it against. I can just look at their DC.
I mean, it's the same DC for all of them, so you know
Yeah.
when you do it.
They are dragons, so real talk, their will saves are not bad.
Where's the intimidate?
Just click it on the as a skill from your character sheet.
Oh, okay. I'll learn how to play this eventually.
Foundry makes it a lot like a video game, so it will happen. Okay, I mean, I guess you're just gonna casually critically succeed. Cool. There's a critical on demoralize. It does in fact give frightened 2.
Yeah. Cool.
Is there music for you all now?
Yes, I have music.
Why don't I have music? I'm gonna reload. Cool. So, frightened 2 on 3 enemies after you fire off a gun in the air. How many actions was that?
I think that one move action, one action to do that, and then I'm gonna aim at the same one I have targeted currently.
Okay. Click the aim action on your actions tab. That should work fine. Hopefully.
And it did. Yeah. That should be everything now.
I don't. Here. Bit of music. That really sucks, but okay. That should be everything, bringing us then to Vexus.
Okay. Vexus will stride over here. And then he's going to gather all the metal around him and fire it off in a huge... Oh, that is one away. Fire it off in a huge blast of metal on these two.
Start.
Yeah. And his skin will electrify as well from his impulse junction.
Gnarly.
Do I need fort saves from them?
I am logging back in.
It's less than average damage.
Oh, terrible apologies. How much damage did you do? I can't see anything quite yet. I'm
I
still
did
loading.
19 damage with a 4d10 roll.
Yeah. It's funny because I can turn and look on the stream and I can see the two that you attacked, but I'm still not back at the foundry yet. Almost. The last little bit. Hurry up. Alright, and then they get saves.
Just 4.
What is the fortitude for? Is this for half damage?
Are these basic so they take full for failing?
Mm,
And then that's it for me.
Quickly before somebody else goes, the one that's right next to me, because it did take damage, I am gonna cast brine dragon bile on it as a reaction.
of course.
I'm hoping that the fact that like I'm spitting their own acid on them is maybe like a little extra frightening for them. I don't know.
Nice.
I'm hoping it clears them off a little bit, but like I got your shit, but you don't get mine, and I critically missed, so it doesn't matter. But let's see, what did I get? I well, it can't use a hostile action, so that I mean it could be helpful.
No, I mean they turn invisible, so it looks like you spit them so hard they disappeared.
Yar, don't be eating my fares, you sea snakes. Back into the sea with you.
Okay,
Yeah,
which
and
one did you target?
it was gonna be the one right next to me because that was like the one that took damage. So I imagine that like I tried to spit acid at it and it kind of just like dribbled out of my mouth. Then I tried to play it off like I was talking Luigi and just none of it went well. So and now the one next to me is invisible.
It is fully invisible, and then gets
Right,
rolled
blow
up
through.
on, and
Nope, don't hit it. Blew through 2 hero points, didn't hit it. Unless, wait, no. With a hero point, it'd be with a +10 on re-rolling the invisible check.
no, it's not. But I don't. I'm cool with letting that hit. Because I wanted to see this.
That is insane.
Oh my goodness. It's already frightened too. It's not off guard to my knowledge, so it doesn't get enfeebled.
It was off guard because I've got gang up.
Very well, then I will add the enfeebled. You move it 5 feet. You can't move it away from you, but you can move it in another direction of your choice.
We'll move it.
Then,
We'll move it 5 feet to the north.
okay. So yeah, it fully flips the fuck over. What's this look like?
I come charging in, spitting pirate curses at it, and I whip out my Arumi and going over the heads of the 2 ladies in front of me. I wrap the chain around its neck and then pull it back, which causes the flip, and I would imagine a fair bit of bleeding around the neck.
Yeah, so this dragon is invisible as well. So just a spray of blood from a huge crash of sea surf is really all that gets seen, and then an explosion of water as the dragon lands.
And that's my
It
turn.
looks so fucking cool in my head. Well done. That was a good turn. What the fuck is this guy even gonna do? That was real scary. Do, do, do. Right, right. Alright, so the dragon in back kind of leans forward and exhales, and like a dank greenish or like early morning ocean mist that's kind of tanged with brine rolls out of its mouth, enveloping all three of them. And then a single stride. Okay, so this one kind of saw what just happened. And yeah, I think it's just gonna bite tail and then a wing attack Josephine. It's pretty happy where it is inside this nasty ass cloud. A 35 is only a hit. Has everyone remembered to get your cards? 29 points of damage, Josephine, as it sinks its very large dragon teeth into you that are dripping with briny acid, not dissimilar to the briny acid you have seen your friend Anemone both expel very recently and many times over your adventures together. And it hurts a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna try with the tail. You're all so hard to hit. It's super misses. They're doing their best. And that's gonna be his go. Anemone.
Um. So let's see, I'm trying to figure out if I can if I can align myself so that I can get the three of them in line. Um, I think that will work. That will hit all of them. So I am going to cast. I'm going to cast a lightning bolt on all of them, and because I'm a cloud dragon and I have mist vision, it doesn't matter that they're concealed. I can just see them, no problem.
Uh-huh. Yes, you can.
So,
Not that lightning bolt is affected by concealed. It is kind of just a to whom it may
yeah,
concern line of go fuck yourself.
but I think even though like I don't have to, I think like she's making hard eye contact just because.
Oh sure. Okay, for
Yeah, she's like,
intimidation.
yeah, it's kind of like I want you to know that I can see you, stupid bitch. Like I got you, So, they all
Sure,
need
there's
to make
some
a.
indignant screeching at you.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. But if they could all make reflex save for me, that would be great.
I will you place the line for me and then roll damage with all of them targeted?
Yes, and hold on, I meant to cast that at a higher level score. So please, I don't. I want to really ruin my day.
You don't need that.
No, that was how 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 do I rotate it? I'm like, it's yeah. Okay, cool.
You
I
just
like.
have to mouse wheel over it if you have a mouse wheel. I don't know how to do it with other
I
things.
do. Yeah, I do. But yeah, okay. I guess I've never placed a line before. Apparently. Um.
We all got to place our first line at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. So 50 damage. 50 lightning damage. With the.
Mhm. That is so much damage. Hey, what the hell? Set targets. Thank you. Roll.
Yeah.
I love this
Yeah.
module. Oh my goodness.
That one succeeded.
125 points of damage, Anemone. Good job. Fucking
Good
astounding.
job.
Everyone who is touching the water, your hair starts
Okay.
standing up.
Oh, okay. I thought you were about to. I thought you were about to make them make a save. I was like, please don't. Please don't
No,
stand there.
no, no.
Please don't do that. Don't let me accidentally
I
kill my
mean,
friends.
I'm not that rude, and it's saltwater.
Oh, that's true.
So more conductive.
The two dragons that are closest to us are off guard to you. Because of my gang up ability.
Oh,
That
If you're also in their reach, like they're not off guard for Colton or for an enemy, but for the three people standing right next to me, these two are both off guard to you.
Do you have a reach weapon?
I do.
Cool.
the
by
Arumi.
the way, I don't.
It's actually
Yes,
not reach. That's weird. I thought it was reach. I thought I picked a whip. Well, it's a special Arumi that has reach. That's
Cool.
what he's got.
I'm fine with it. It's a temporary character.
Okay, my turn.
Yes.
Perfect. Okay, I'm just going to do a 2-action heal on myself. Let me
Have
mark
added
myself.
reach to it. You're doing a 2-action heal on yourself? Oh, I guess you
Yeah.
have taken some damage, haven't you?
Yeah, I did, yeah. And then we're just going to raise my shield up. And then my turn.
Oh, very good. Oh shit, that's a cool effect.
That's a cool fuck, yeah.
I've forgotten what I was gonna do. This. Oh god, why did everything? I have to redo my settings in this browser. Draconic Frenzy, because I believe you still have a countdown timer on your breath weapon. You do. First action is gonna be to try and bite Josephine. It is super fucked up. Uh, also prone. Actually, maybe it's not going to Draconic Frenzy. Nah, it's absolutely going to throw a fucking tantrum on its back in the waves, just thrashing. But it's going to start with a bite attack.
Oh, finally, it broke invis.
It did break invis to attack. It also struck Josephine for 20 points of damage. Would you like to shield block?
Yeah, let me shield block that. Let me reset that.
Are you remembering it's Clumsy 3? I don't know if it has it on its...
It does have it on it, yes.
Yeah. No, I
Okay,
think
there
it
we
would
go.
use its strength to attack.
In which case, it's enfeebled 1.
It is also enfeebled 1, yes. It is
Oh,
also frightened
frightened.
3 somehow.
It's also no longer invisible because it has taken a hostile action.
Yeah.
But but
yeah.
now it's gonna Draconic Frenzy.
Oh.
Make 2 claw strikes and 1 wing strike in any order. God, it has pumped so much damage into all of you, and like none of it has stuck. The claws do not have reach. The first one is for Josephine. It's gonna be miss. The second one is for Persephone. Super gonna miss. And the wing attack is gonna be for Vexus. Or no, not for Vexus. It's got a 10-foot reach, and you flipped it, Mr. Barnacle. Not that it matters. Did not roll above a 10 for any of its attacks. So it literally just rolls around in the surf, throwing a tantrum. Persephone.
All right, she's gonna move back here. And
Sure.
this one here. And we'll try to get this one with synesthesia.
With synesthesia.
Needs to make that will save.
I am logging back in, unfortunately. Apologies. So will save, right? Someone roll a d20 for me. I will see the number too. No cheating. Anyone?
Nine.
9? They have a plus 15 for a total of 24. What is the save?
28.
Super fail. All right, I am mostly back in. What happens to it? I guess it's not a super fail.
It's the same thing as the other one. So if he takes a concentrate action, he has to make a DC 5 flat check or it's wasted. Clumsy 3, and everything is concealed to him or from it.
Amazing.
And it lasts for a minute.
Yeah. Crippled.
All right,
He's crippled.
and which one was it again? I am back on sim.
So I just targeted that one with it.
All right, it's clumsy 3. All of you have concealed from that one.
It's easier to put dazzled on him, but
Technically both of them.
I
'Cause this
was
one
just thinking.
had a cast last round.
It's just easier. Put dazzled. That is a delightful suggestion, Vex. Ooh, pretty. I like the new effects. Righty. Okay. This is super weird. He's going to do kind of the same thing. Blinking, weird, He is still just going to try and bite Draconic Frenzy. Cool, cool, cool. Thank you. And then those claw attacks. These dragons have no chance whatsoever. And then a single wing attack. Every single one of them missed. A billion attacks. And it wasn't even from the dazzled. I just cannot roll at all today. Colt, Todd's up.
Alright, so I don't have that guy targeted anymore because of that smoke screen. I'm going to go ahead and aim at this one down here. I'm gonna draw
The one
and
who is
aim.
flashed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Splashing around, can't see anything anymore. Missed with every attack. Put him out of misery, please.
Yeah. I will use the double tap ability. So you fire 2 shots at the same time, target in quick succession, aim. But you take the multiple attack penalty as normal. So aim.
Oh, you still have the one at the very north targeted.
Oh.
Yeah, you could carry on.
Alright. I can't remember. Am I able to reload and shoot at the same time?
Yes.
Okay.
The thing is that you're using arms that have more than one bullet in the magazine. So you ideally, like the range combat module goes against a lot of Starfinder guns.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to turn it off.
Oh, nice.
Nat 20.
What is that? Is your gun piercing?
Which one did you fire? The
A
pulse caster?
pulse caster.
We'll call that one technically a bomb or spell then. So normal damage and it's stunned at 2.
Ooh.
I also get to roll damage for
The animation is huge.
my gyrojet pistol because one of them hit. And
Zet. And then what about the gyrojet?
if both attacks hit combined, never mind. They didn't both hit.
No, the first one missed.
Then that is it.
Bringing us to Vexus's turn.
Okay. Vexus will turn back on his kinetic aura, which also activates his drifting pollen. And looks like there are 2 people in my aura, so they get to have fun with my pollen. with a fort save. And then
Do I have to contend with your pollen?
no, because I have a safe elements feat, which I could designate allies as safe from my aura. Oh, so
And
they're
he does
both.
seem to be helping you, not the dragons.
Yeah, they're slightly sick from my pollens. And then
They are. This one down here is just miserable.
I'll
Actually, they're both just absolutely miserable.
I'll gather some of that pulse-caster blast and amplify it further with a 2-action kinetic blast towards this dragon south of me. Oh, whoops. I know, I still had the top one targeted.
It just happened.
But yeah, I hit the bottom one with the 2-action blast. So just 20 electric damage, I guess, on the bottom one. Yeah, I accidentally targeted
This
more
one.
than one. Yeah.
Quiboom.
And yeah.
So much damage.
And I continue to keep my electricity running with my 2-action impulse if they happen to touch me.
Sure, if it happens to.
The captain's eyes will flash again. I don't know why it rolled 2. Oh, because he's concealed. Okay. So I'll miss that hit. Then I'll switch to the other one and do a snap attack. But with sweep.
We love sweep. That's gonna hit.
And he can take 20 damage and get enfeebled as I whip my chain around.
Excellent. There's a dragon battle about to go down right here. Because this one is just gonna fully focus on you, Anemone. You are cool. It's gonna open with a natural 1.
Mm-hmm.
So, outstanding. Backswing or fall prone. I think it's more hilarious that the lightning coursing through its muscles causes it to spasm and drop prone as it tries to bite you. But will then lead into a draconic frenzy and claw at you twice from the ground and buffet you with a wing. It's gonna miss. It's gonna miss. Oh, cool. It also is now enfeebled 1 as the lightning, coruscating all over its body is causing it to spasm and literally tear its muscles apart. I'm gonna need one of them to actually do something. Just like a maybe.
So many ones today.
Hey, Josephine, here's a bite for you. Oh, I hit something. I can only hit Josephine. 16 points of damage coming your way. Nope. Is that 20? Nope. Anemone, you're up.
Um, Seeing that the one in front of her is like really fucked up from the lightning, and the fact that she is taking this whole thing very personally because she's just pissed at these dragons. She is
Sure.
going to cast. She is going to cast Lightning Storm and just kind of continue to fuck up their day. With lightning if possible. Um, so let me see. So get to place a 20-foot burst. Wait, come back. Why did I go so far away? Hold on. Oh, sweet. The batteries on my mouse just died right now. So I am gonna place this one here so that it doesn't touch anybody. And then because we are outside, I can place another one. So I'm gonna put that one over here, but I can only call down one bolt of lightning. Even though there's two clouds. So I am gonna do that, and I'm going to try to hit all of these little shits in the middle. So let's
Are you
see.
sure that's where you want to put them?
Um, Maybe because you have your like vaguely ominous tone, and I know that you're. It's because I should be rethinking something, but I because it's not touching anybody.
Right, but you can put it over your friends without it putting them in
Oh,
risk.
oh, okay. You're right because it's not like yeah. Um,
But where it's at right now, it will be kind of easy for them to get out from underneath them.
yeah. Well, I can't. Yeah. So can I move it now that it's been placed?
Yeah.
You have to click on the measurement controls, the little double ruler on the left-hand side, and then you should see the little box that lets you move it around.
Hmm. It's driving me a little bonkers that none of the sound from my browsers is working. But everything from Discord seems to be working.
All right. So that's where they're gonna go because they cannot be overlapping. Um, and but I can only call down one bolt, so it is again going for the three that are in the middle. So if they could all roll reflex saves, that would be great. That that feels like it should be illegal.
So here's the thing. It is a vertical line, not a horizontal one. So you can only
Oh, so
strike one of them at a time.
oh, okay. Well then I will just do the one right in front of me. Um, but 11 damage on 4d12. That feels rude, but so yeah, that one could make the reflex save.
Uh, He is unfortunately going to save for half.
Okay. Well, he at least
Uh,
takes something. So I mean, that's
he
more
does
than I
take
can say for
something.
him because I he has missed every single time. So even if it's a tiny bit, it's still more damage than he's done to me. So
Yeah, I don't even think this is him like skillfully dodging your lightning. I think this is him just spasming in the surf and just happens to not be where it strikes.
mhm. Yep. Anemone's going to end her turn and also ignore like just the sheer amount of joy that she's getting from electrocuting these things. She's just gonna not think about that any deeper and end her turn.
That is weird. And it does seem to be stuck. Well, at least everyone can hear us talking about what's happening.
Yeah, the reactive works perfectly fine.
You do, Josephine, what you doing?
I'm gonna use wording aggression to the one up here that I've targeted. Perfect. And then we're going to make that strike against them for the wording aggression. And as a free action, I get to put on Divine Weapon on myself, and let me make that strike. Oh, the ones today. Oh my goodness, all hero point that. Perfect.
Into a
You
crit.
know-
Great, okay.
Yeah, it's caught up.
Awesome. And then I get the +3 AC against him. Great. Perfect. Okay. And then for my last action, I'm just going to raise my shield again. Okay, it's a turn.
Beautiful. Okay, so things are not so good in this time and in this space. And I think this guy is just going to stand up. Anything happen to him when he stands up? Anyone who got reactive
No,
strikes?
not for
No?
me.
Okay. Then he's gonna try to just throw up a huge mouthful of just briny bile. That is not gonna be enough to remove the sickened condition. But you know what I think will remove his sickened condition? The eruption of the briny bile. Josephine and Todd. Reflex saves, please. Yeah, okay, cool.
She shielded that one. Straight shielded it.
Todd, that is going to be a success. Also, Todd, since you are still learning Foundry, you see where it says player name right there above Josephine? If you click the dice that's over there, it will roll for whatever save has been put forth for you, and I'm gonna update
Okay, cool. Update
your
my
token
token's name.
name to Todd. Yeah. Wait, is it Todd with 2Ds or 1D?
Un.
Un?
It's
One.
not Todd.
God damn it.
Okay, you said the landlord was maybe
Tadada.
Toddada.
A
It's a family name.
success. A regular success is half damage. God damn it. I closed the dragon. Breath weapon 96. Oh yeah. Todd, so you can just click the little half button under the damage there. Josephine, you can of course ignore it. Oh, okay. The saves are attached to damage. I can just roll that instead of sending the saves chat.
You can also drag saves to any chat message.
Cool. That is his turn though. Persephone. And sound for all of a minute.
She is going to spend an action for reach spell, and then she's going to cast a third rank protection on Mr. Pirate Man. So that'll give all allies within 10 feet of him a +1 bonus to AC and saving throws. Status bonus. Cannot actually drag that emanation onto him, though.
It is on me.
Oh, it is? Okay.
I don't see it as an emanation for some reason, but
Yeah.
Because that is just this spell effect. The emanation they provided is just a drop-down template. So both Vexus and Josephine will also get the benefits.
Oh.
So just drop the spell effect on you. Beautiful. What does this protective power look like?
It'll look similar to the ones that she usually uses, so kind of a shimmery haze of the purple and gold smoke. Only it seems to bellow out from Mr. Pirate Man into a hazy but yet not completely opaque cloud.
I dig it, I dig it. Do-do. Beautiful. Let's close that. All right, is it the eat for you? Oh, you've already moved on.
Yeah. Reach spell was one, and then the spell itself.
Good lord. So many status effects on these homies. Oh, yours is recharged. Fuck you, Ducky. He's just gonna do this. All right. Vexis and the Barnacle, would you both please? Oh, that's a really good roll. Make some reflex saves for me.
Sure.
As this dragon also removes uncomfortable bile from within itself by spewing it forth.
is there a place you want me to click reflex save?
Why didn't it show up on that one? One moment.
Well, it's
Okay,
a
so
message,
I can
so
just
you have to drag a save to it.
and drag a save like that. Now you may click that dice there.
Yeah.
Sure. Yay! Sorry. Of course, Captain Barnacle takes no damage.
Yeah.
It's to be expected. But the kineticist does not have a good reflex save.
Nope.
And then he's just gonna. He's not prone. Yeah, he's, I guess, just gonna try and bite the Vexus then. Hey, he hit! How much electricity damage does he take?
4, half my level.
And you will take 25 points. -4 from his HP to get zippity zap. And that will be his turn completely. Todd.
All right. I am going to sheath my pulsecaster. And
Did you just say sheath?
yeah,
Your pulsecaster?
stow, whatever you want to call it.
A holster?
Draw my plasma caster. Why didn't it? Oh, was it? No, it's not. Wait, no, it has to be two-handed. Damn it.
Yeah, because that one I believe is a rifle.
Oh, it's okay though. I have the thing that lets me draw and shoot in one action. So I'm gonna fire my gyro pistol at normal. That's this one.
Well,
And then I'm going to sheath the gyrojet and then finish drawing the plasma caster and strike it at map.
What kind of damage does the gyrojet pistol do?
It does. Magical tech.
Can you just roll the damage for me?
Yeesh.
Second flat 20.
It does fire damage. That's the plasma caster. I need the damage from the gyrojet.
Oh, my bad. Oh, that was critical too.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn that module off. If this is clogging the chat with these reload messages. Okie dokie. So it's slashing. Okay, so this is why this is important. You gain +2 circumstance bonuses to your attack rolls till the end of the turn. Oh, that would have made you only hit by +9. So wouldn't have turned that into a crit. Which one were you attacking? Apologies.
This one down here at the bottom, the one that's not feeling good.
Alright, so he makes this fortitude save. He is going to succeed. Anything else? Colton.
Sorry, my headset died. I just turned it back on.
Is anything else?
No, that's it.
Alright. Piercing shot from the gyroscope and a blast of plasma and flame from the rifle. Pretty gnarly. Vexus.
Okay. I'm gonna explode myself a bit.
Yay! Also, blanket statement, everyone. Please tell me when you're done with your turn.
Oh, I get my unstable back. Do I want to double heal? I'm good enough.
Yay.
I will retch rust at the 3
I will-
up top again.
I can
Oh.
get you with heals if you want to do something else.
But yeah, I gather in some more metal, roll the same damage I rolled last time, slightly under average.
And it hits.
All 3 northeast,
Oh, okay.
30-foot cone.
Oh yes, I could not see your cone underneath everything else.
They're so lucky.
Really?
So-
They're so lucky? I've rolled like 4 ones today, okay?
Yeah. As it spews that, and then I am done.
Back into the sea, you spitting Drake.
They are all looking okay. They're all looking fucked up.
Ow.
Going ham.
Okay.
Do your next.
Sure,
to demoralize this creature.
I think this is the only one that's not frightened. Though I don't know if their frightened's been dropping off every turn.
It doesn't look like it has.
Okay, wow.
Here.
You can
yeah.
be frightened of me.
Certainly, yeah.
Then I'll whip around to sweep the other one. I don't know what I rolled, but it was failed because of the whatever.
You do
but
miss
we'll-
because of the flat check.
But we'll just take a try another map action. Hey, we'll take. Oh, we'll fail again. God, this is penance for Ziraj's game. This is what this is. This is awful.
Yeah.
I hate this. my turn is over.
So I mean, your turn was amazing. You fully killed the one to the south with your Arumi. The misses suck, but you dropped an enemy. Yay!
Yeah.
This one's gonna keep trying to kill an enemy. With a bite. Oh my god. It hit!
It did.
Enemy. This is for
Did
you.
that?
Have 29 points of damage.
Okay. Oh, I mean, I'm not thrilled, but I'll take it.
Okay. And now it's gonna Draconic Frenzy. And
Okay.
Double Claw wing you.
Oh, so now you decide. Now is when you decide to get. Cool.
17 more points of damage. That's gonna be the last one that hits. Watch. Yeah.
Good.
There we go. There we go. And then Ving attack. Nope. Super miss.
Sweet.
So yeah, just a claw, a little bit of biting action, and then it drops.
Yeah, she's
Hey, Josephine.
mostly bleeding and even hurt. She's just, yeah.
Yeah, and there's like a crazy ass thunderstorm over this like little stretch of beach. It's a beautiful like tropical day everywhere else. But just right here it's a thunderstorm. Hey, Josephine.
Nice.
Oh, cool. Okay, so it's gonna miss with its bite. Do. And you know, it's actually just gonna stride up here. And then try to take you out with its wing. Claw, with its wing claw. Nope, super miss. Okay. Well. Anemone, you're up.
Okay, so first I'm going to sustain, lightning storm. I'm going to target the one up on top and on Death's Door, so I do want to try to, take that out if I can. So
Sure.
I do not scrolling back up, so I'm just going to cast it again really quickly so that I have it in the chat. So if it could make a reflex save for me. Well, it's throwing the damage this time.
It failed.
Oh, you'll love to see it.
31 points of damage.
And again, she's a little bit concerned, but she does kind of want to torture these guys because she just hates them. And so the one in front of her is like, oh, the lightning struck and it didn't hit me. She is going to cast sudden bolt. So like the second it thinks it's safe, she is going to then cast another lightning bolt to take it out. So if it could roll a reflex save for me, and then this will be 24 damage on that one.
Sorry, against which one?
The enemy.
The one right in front of you?
Yep. And it failed.
Boom. Absolutely brutal. One cut down by lightning, another still fully fat spasming, just in the ocean surf and being rapidly struck by lightning over and over.
And, yeah. Yeah. She's like, this is what I do. I do lightning. Yeah. So she's just trying.
Lightning?
I do lightning. That's what I do. You do acid. I do lightning. And so, yeah. And then that is the end of my turn.
Did Mel kill
Glorious. Josephine.
Yeah, there was one. Yep.
Mel killed one of them, right?
Yeah.
You're legit almost through with them.
I want to use Death's Cause reaction right when Mel killed that other one. What's their level?
Sorry, say that again?
Right after Mel killed that last one, I would use a reaction for Death's Call.
Yeah, same here.
Yes, okay, of course. Calm down, alright? The both of yous.
I thought we waited an appropriate amount of time before
Yeah.
it.
They are CR aids.
Okay, so 8 plus our Specacine Tribute modifier.
Yeah.
Y'all suck out their life essence as they're dying and bolster your forces and resolves.
I think They
So as for my turn, I am going to just do a 2-action heal on Mel.
Oh, thank you.
Right there for you. And
That's
then
all.
use that power to do Divine Weapon as a free action, so I can get that extra damage. And I'm going to just take a swing at this one right next to me.
Remember, it's
Action.
off guard to you.
Yep.
Should be automated.
Yeah, it should already be up there.
Oh no, the concealed, no, dang
No.
it. Okay.
I'll give you a hero point if you want to reroll the conceal.
Are we able to do that?
It should show up underneath for you, like a little squiggly line. Recycle.
1 second.
Wow, words.
And switch my headphones. Hello.
Hello?
Hey,
We can hear you.
We can hear you.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
We can
Yeah.
hear you. Can you hear us?
Oh my god.
oh, maybe Sans can't hear us.
Hello.
Hello? Can you hear us?
Oh my god. Okay, so the audio mixer I got is garbage. Unfortunately, it's already. We're just moving away from that completely. The last thing I heard was something about a hero point.
Yeah. Can I hear a point be concealed? Check.
Of course,
Cool. Okay. I'll redo that.
hero point just to pass the concealed check. It's kind of what I've been doing with hero points anyway. At this point.
Just to pass it.
Yeah.
Hey, perfect. And I don't have one slam, so you don't gotta worry about giving me yours. I can just do it.
Oh, okay.
But thank you though.
You
Okay,
do.
let me do my attack then. Twice this damage.
Boom. It is a worthy strike, but does not bring it down.
And lost my turn.
Back down a little bit. Everything returns to normal. Dragon attack. All right, so this homie here doesn't have that anymore. Has fleeing for some reason. Was this the one you critically succeeded on demoralizing?
Yes.
Yes, he's one of them.
And that causes fleeing.
Only if you have
not
terrified
you.
retreat feet.
I
do.
clicked apply. Yeah, so he's fleeing directly away from you.
Yeah, get out of here. I said get back to the sea with. I said get back with the sea with ya.
So it has a fly speed of 100 feet. It's just. So with a triple movement in any direction, it's just off the map. So this primal dragon is just gonna straight fuck the hell off.
How's
Yarr.
the -10 foot speed? the first one that moved. The front one.
So it only goes 270 feet away.
Yeah. Fuck your couch, dragon.
It's still gone. It flaps away a little slower because it's experiencing synesthesia right now. So it's like warbling in the air as it goes, like it's super fucking drunk, can't see straight. It should not be flying. Do not fly while intoxicated or under the influence, folks. So I'm just gonna mark him dead because he's gone from combat, and you're gonna get XP for him. Persephone.
Yar.
I really do not have any good damaging spells. I'm assuming that they probably have some kind of fire resistance, being water-based creatures.
Mm.
Oh, actually, you know what? I've got that. Okay, so we're going to target him, of course. We're going to cast a 4th rank spell, but we're going to use Stoke the Magical Flame to make it a 5th rank. I'm going to re-roll that.
Alright, spending a hero point to reroll the concealed. That concealed doesn't count. The concealed that comes with your attack roll will be the one that counts.
Is that not what it is?
No, you haven't clicked your attack roll yet.
Well, yeah, I thought it was just preemptively rolling the...
No, when you have him targeted, you cast any spell, it's gonna roll automatically, even for spells that don't
You do
require it.
anything. You send like anything to chat and it will go through. And then just click that little there you go. It hits. Yay! Now what were we doing? Holy light. Holy devil.
No, I was getting more torn.
I can see the broken sky is torn.
And this is a Bloodline spell. So we're going to pump...
Cool. Pump up Virginia. I
guess
am
it specifies.
singing songy tonight.
I guess it has resistance. I'm not sure why it lowers it to 3 from 5, but...
Eh?
So on my sheet, it's supposed to do 5 void or 5 vitality if it's undead, but for some reason when I posted it, it does 3.
That doesn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Why is it supposed to do 5?
Because I believe it's equal to my spellcasting modifier.
Let's see, it's your bloodline. Boop.
Yeah, this is
Either you gain a +2 status bonus to fortitude saving throws for 1 round, or a target takes 1 damage per spell rank. The damage is void if the target is living, or vitality if the target is undead.
Yeah, so it should have taken 5 because it's a 5th rank spell, but for some reason, when I click the thing to prompt it to chat, it changes it to 3.
I mean, I clicked it, it's 5.
That's so weird.
I mean, it's just 5 damage.
Yeah,
Not
yeah.
hard to calculate.
And then last action, we'll just take a step into the bubble and enter.
Beautiful blast of golden purple energy. A spiritual Kamehameha wave, if you will. Todd.
Much smaller than a
Alright.
Kamehameha wave, but yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna take a second to think TVT Live for rating us. We appreciate it, and thank you all for the new follows. Yeah, Todd can't see the dragon right now, right? Because he's in the smog.
Oh, hello everyone. I was not looking at anything.
No worries.
The targets are concealed to you, but you can still like aim and shoot. It's only a 25% miss chance.
All right. I should probably do it on my character.
I don't know if you can aim at it because that requires you to target it, which would give it a 25% miss chance. But you can try. When did my Spotify start?
It's not letting me lock on to anything.
The T button is not working?
No.
Double right click them.
Or in the encounter tracker, there's a little target
Mm,
reticle,
never mind.
which seems appropriate.
I figured it out. I had the ruler selected.
Oh yeah.
That'll do it, yeah.
So much lightning.
It is a lot of lightning.
I liked how
There's actually a
derpy-
lot more of it.
I liked how derpy the effect looked when it was like in a line, but like a horizontal line. It was very
Yeah.
derpy looking.
I mean, earlier there was 2 circles and a line sticking out from the center.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna change my grip back to one hand on the rifle. Draw and fire my gyro pistol.
So you just like shoulder the rifle, draw and shoot.
Yep.
Very operative. Carry on.
Nice.
And then I will sheath and change the grip back onto my plasma caster to 2-hand and fire with the plasma caster.
Second we go to break, I'm turning that fucking module off.
Please, the reload. Oh, it's so bad.
It's so much. You roll damage for me first, though.
The gyro pistol hit as well.
The gyro pistol did hit, I think.
I mean, he's prone and frightened.
Yeah.
That's -3 to AC already.
Yeah.
Alright, and then that should be the end of my turn.
Oh, nice.
With a gyroscopic bullet followed by a lance of plasma straight through the wound that caused the final brine dragon collapses into the surf. And everywhere along the beach is rapidly kind of turning an icky red, bluish, murky color. But there are 4 very dead dragons here on the beach with you. And also, apparently, a free captain.
Oh, thanks for the help, stranger.
I don't properly know what you are, but you're welcome, lad.
Oh. Okay.
Damn sea's infested with the things.
Has this been happening a lot?
No,
Lately,
no,
yes.
no more than normal.
How much is normal?
Average, how often are we talking?
That is, the sea's lousy with them. They breed like rabbits. Not seen so many so big, though. I'm Captain Torp. It's a pleasure to meet you. And he turns to Todd. You're my contact?
Yes, you are the one that's supposed to be taking
Interesting.
us to the Meridian, correct?
I have but a few rules. You'll keep your fancy pistols stowed when we're underground. We wouldn't want you hulling.
Oh, they would be
Two,
stowed.
I'm the captain. What I say goes. And 3, enjoy the ride.
Wait, did I hear we're going underground?
Oh no, lass. That would be silly. We're just going underwater.
I'm sorry, I don't quite follow. What do you mean underwater?
Have a vessel. I'm calling it a submarine after my favorite kind of sandwich. But we travel deep beneath the waves.
Submersibles are very common on Elvia.
Forgive my ignorance, but I have never heard of quite a contraption before. Mayhap, are these safe, or...?
It's perfectly safe as long as any water doesn't get in. And then it's very unsafe.
It's very true.
It feels like
For some,
it feels like
everyone's icons have changed for some reason.
That's why you shouldn't go around shooting any of your guns or throwing away any of your lightning sparkles about. When you're on my ship, you're passengers and you'll sit and you'll drink your tea.
Oh, I don't drink tea, but thanks for it.
He takes one look at you up and down. Sap, then. And he'll turn to Mel and Lassie. You may wish to form a non-Drake looking appearance. It might spook the men.
she's like does shift back immediately, but like is so fucking mad about it. Like she's just really fucking angry because she's like because now like everybody thinks that basically what Josephine was going through before. Everybody thinks that she's bad now because of these shits. It's like you're ruining it for the rest of us. It's like when you see other white, like capital W white people, and you're like, no, stop, because now you're making the rest of us look bad. It's the same thing. So she's yeah, and she's gonna get back into a gnome, but again,
You're one of the good ones.
she's pouting. She is sighing as loud as she can, just because. So
Okay, and on that note, we're gonna go ahead and go to break so we can get everyone's reactive images fixed. I don't know why they've stopped working.
They never worked. I posted about it at the beginning of the game that the icons were messed up.
If you can all go to reactive or change, they should all be working.
They all were working. It's just you have to pick your own image instead of your base Discord image. Like I had to prepare this Vexus image myself.
Okay, well, all of you should have your transparent images then. Can you just stick them into either your default image or your Discord avatars for the time being? They should auto-update. There we go. Update.
Is mine good? It seems like it's good.
Where am I supposed to be putting him?
So there's a link in chat. Where did it go? I pinned it. Reactive.fuji.tech or Fugi? Fugi. And I made you a larger transparent background one. RJ. Yeah, that's me. and to your channel. We'll be back after break, everyone. Colt, send us the break. Or do you need to be on the screen? You probably need to be on the screen. I
are
Can you
back
end the
in life.
combat?
I don't think Pandora's back yet.
Pandora's never back on time.
Mm.
A delightful, cool 80 XP to everyone.
Ooh.
4 brine dragons down. Congratulations. And a new companion who is apparently the captain of the submersible that's going to be sneaking you into the Meridian hegemony.
The submersible is called the submarine, after my favorite
The
sandwich.
submarine. It's canon now. The submarine. So Mr. Captain of a submersible in Elthea's waters. So submersibles in Elthea are a little different. Most are built with Magitech grappling arms for underwater salvage. Pretty heavy weaponry too, because sea life on Elthea is large. There are few things more dangerous than the seas of Elthea, which is why many people prefer to travel by air. There's something you know about this route and this job that you have to take on.
And what's that?
Well, the secret smuggling entrance to get anyone across the border, as we briefly mentioned last time, but we will go through over again, is through the ice shelf, which is no longer inhabited, but also has a mountain range running down the western edge of the hegemony. The temple that gives access to the tunnel that passes under the mountain range, though, was long ago buried under ocean water. Not a lot. It's only 100 or so feet down. Maybe 150. But very recently, what you might call a Leviathan has taken to living in the temple as its lair. So you must either flip in when it's not at home, try to sneak past it when it's sleeping, or engage it in rousing combat.
Do you hate me personally? Just need to ask that question real quick.
No, I have loved you since we were 16.
And why'd you do this to me?
Because I also love torturing you.
Mm-hmm. Hence the question.
Do you not like submarines or dragons?
I, as the player, have thalassophobia.
Oh.
Which is why I'm giving very ample warning about what's happening.
So, just to let you know, the bulk of the journey will be a somewhat standard. We may get attacked by your kraken or giant sea octopus, or maybe even bumped into by a whale. But when we get to the final gate, it has a guardian, and we will have to have a plan to sneak by. Or, seeing you all in combat just now, perhaps we remove the guardian, making my smuggling route in the hegemony even easier.
I mean, that's super fair.
But let me show y'all the submarine. I assume you all can swim?
Yes, I can swim.
Well then, follow me, and he'll just walk into the ocean.
Just like that, I guess.
You did just buy a bunch of diving gear. So we don't have to do a bunch of exposition for the actual swimming out to the submarine part. Which, yes, as previously described, has a great deal of weapons and arms. Like a grappler ship, if anyone is familiar with Outlaw Star. I'm sure there are plenty of other examples, but Outlaw Star is the first thing that popped to my mind.
So he leads you all to an airlock. It's at least deep enough down that it's difficult to see without the aid of magical light. And you walk into the airlock, into what is appointed as a pirate ship on the inside, but it's just a thin veneer of uh, fake wood paint over a bunch of metal and rivets, and there's some damp spots in places. There's a flickering light bulb.
Amazing.
Ooh, if you need help with repairs, I can definitely get on that.
He'll just look at you and go, "She's perfectly seaworthy." And then a spigot of water will pop out. He'll take out a what looks to be flex tape and just slap it, covering the water. "She's perfectly seaworthy."
Cool. Flex tape that can withstand ocean depths is now canon in Althea. Boom, boom, boom. Just gonna add that to this list really quick. And you guys get underway. It is going to be a journey of a couple of weeks to get there. As you will see on the map,
He'll
Colton,
take you all to
bring us
your
to the map, please.
sorry, he'll take you all to your cabin, which is just a very cramped room filled with 6 hammocks.
That is some cabin. You can kind of. Oh, no, we already. So, from Saint Baffletwist, Saint of. Providence. So we have a hell of a journey ahead of us. It's going to take you a little while. Now, normally, I love a subnautical adventure. But, as previously stated, we do have a player with thalassophobia.
No.
So
It's
we will
totally
be.
fine. It won't trigger
Are
me.
you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I made it through Subnautica, so if I can do that, this is probably nothing.
Beautiful. There is nothing but silence through the Dead Straits, which is this bit of space right here, where this dead island is. No creatures live here. There's barely any activity in the region at all. For off the coast of Steingard, the ocean's waters become poisoned. Now, normally you would prefer to not have to sail anywhere near those waters. So your options are to go on the hegemony side of the straits, or to go the long way around past Cirrus Ball which is the opposite direction and a much, much longer trip.
Well, submarines are slow. They make like 40 miles an hour if they're fast attack submarine.
Sure, in
Yeah, the
real
fast
life, in a
ones.
world without Magitech. We're still looking at a 2-week trip. Much slower than going by airship, but a bit faster than a normal submarine. Archivist, why have you pinged that? Oh. Archivist may have been being a little dumb tonight. No offense, Archivist. Apparently they were doing some sort of big update. So we will see how this session review goes after this. So long way around, through the dead side of the path or through the hegemony side of the path. You do know that the hegemony is also capable of subnautical endeavors. They do have submersibles. It's one of the reasons that Providence has them, because they will pirate anything.
Well, we're trying to avoid being detected, so Todd would make the recommendation to go around. But, as the captain had previously stated, his call.
I'm not afraid of no hegemony attack subs. I've got transponder codes and eyes as sharp as steel. We'll man the periscope and avoid any that we can. The rest will deceive or board.
Sure.
Is it often you board underwater?
You are actually capable of it, yes.
It's more of a euphemism. We sink them, turning them into boards.
There are some ships of Providence that will latch on, pierce the hull, and create its own feel using Magitech that allows you to board underwater before sinking their vessel. The depths are dangerous. So we're going the fast way.
Yeah. We'll pilot a stealthy course.
Give me a submarine check. Yes.
I did.
You did. So it is going to be a DC 5 flat check with that. If you fail, I will roll on the encounter table. You did not fail. You pass through the primary patrolled territories of Vidicron unhindered. Getting up into the icy waters of the north, though, it takes about a week. How's everyone doing, character-wise, on the sub? Who all here has been in a submarine? Who's familiar?
I have.
I've been in like
If
a
you're in the Navy,
tourist
of course you have.
one.
Yeah, I've been in a tourist one. I mean, I've actually
Sam, Golden
walked
Portland?
through. I've walked through an Atlanta class, I think.
Yeah, I guess being in one and then being in one underwater is.
You don't need to picture that. That's fine. But if you've been in a submarine, you get an idea of how cramped they tend to be.
Extremely.
Yeah.
No, I was in a Los Angeles class named the Atlanta. No.
Confusing. But, yeah. And
Thursday is movie night.
Thursday's movie night.
There's plenty of grog.
I mean, I love it. There's a movie night on a submarine.
Todd would just spend most of the time cleaning his weapons.
Yeah. Has anyone got anything they want to do in that time? Any conversations they want to have? It is a week underwater at this point.
I mean, Vex is probably poking around the ship, asking why. Why is that connected the way it is, like that? Look, it's like, how does this work? Like this part doesn't. It's not supposed to be there. Ooh.
Blue is the
You've been
warmest
on many
color.
submarines, lad.
Ooh. Not submarines, but this part functionally is not meant to do this.
There's a long history of that part being there, and I'm not going to be one to go against the code.
Okay.
Vex
It's
is
running somehow.
yeah. Providence's tech baffled you. It is so like kit bashed together. Short bus. Blue is the warmest in color. Blue is the warmest color, and short bus would be a hell of a movie night.
Yeah.
Gonna need tissues and popcorn.
Tissues for multiple things.
The pirates
Yeah.
are very into lesbian period dramas. Like, just like super. Like the entire library.
I mean, pirates were the original like people of be gay do crimes, so like they started the fad.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
can hear you now.
Oh my
Were
god.
you-
Okay. I've been talking because any mention of lesbian period dramas gets myself, Melissa, as a pro very excited. But I was trying to be excited, but nobody could hear me. So
You can be excited now. I hear you now.
well, I mean, yeah, like I imagine like because I mean, obviously Anemone's also into them, so it's like I just imagine
Also,
her like
Pandora is
gathered
back,
up with
by the
all
way.
of these pirates. It's like they're watching their soaps, and it's very wholesome. Like they're all like they know all of the characters. Like they're basically like quoting the movie from memory. So yeah, I think she's trying to just have a wholesome time with these pirates to forget
Oh
about.
yeah, no, they're scurvy at every time except movie night, and they're just blubbering fucking messes.
Yeah,
They
they're
just are
like
really
those,
rooting
like,
for these ladies.
yeah,
This
they're
is a
like the biker
beautiful
gangs that
sapphic love
also
story.
protect like little children. Like if they're dealing with like abusive people or whatever, like they will like walk you to
Oh,
school or
absolutely.
walk you wherever. It's the same. Yeah, same. That's the vibe I'm getting.
You
So
have to understand that the free captains of Providence are literally have spent the last 15 years fighting for their freedom from the Meridian hegemony. So they are all about the good, wholesome stories, especially when, love wins or,
I love.
freedom. Providence is also does have some America in it as well. Uh, very, very about personal liberty.
Well, I guess unexpectedly, Anemone is apparently just going to spend this entire time with the pirates, and she's just like, I just want to know everything about you all, and so she's just gonna sit and listen to their stories and whatever, because she doesn't want to deal with the fact that like those dragons were there, and now they seem to be everywhere, and it's like she thought dragons were fine. She thought the bad ones were on Jasira, and now there's bad ones here too, and so she's having a moment. So instead, she's just going to become essentially too invested in the lives of these pirates.
Yeah,
Yep.
you just form a brief like codependent trauma bond with these pirates over a sapphic love story.
Yep, 100%. Because I'm like, if you all stop talking, like I'm gonna start thinking my thoughts in my head, and like I can't have that. So I'm just gonna need you all to like maintain the background noise for me. That'd be great.
Glorious.
It's like
Glorious.
it's like if it comes up in conversation at any point, it's like, they're everywhere. It's hardly worth wasting a torpedo on them. We passed 5 while we were having this conversation.
Oh yeah, she's fully dissociating to like avoid having to deal with like seeing bodies of other dragons and like knowing that they're bad, but also knowing that they're dragons and like having very like she's just like having very conflicted feelings about all of this, and it's just a lot more than she wants to deal with right now.
I
Those
don't
we're
those
also
even
were
like
know that these are
words.
proper dragons. They don't even seem to be sentient.
it doesn't matter. That it seems ableist. I don't know. They might just be a little slow. It's not their fault. They're still dragons. I don't know.
Also,
Like,
dragon sentience is not a widely known thing in Althea.
yeah. So she's trying to avoid having a full-blown existential crisis inside a submarine because like she's not claustrophobic now, but like if she starts panicking, she's sure as hell going to become claustrophobic. So it's like she's doing her
That's
best
fair.
to like, kind of stave that off until they're not in a tiny tube in the middle of the ocean. So
So Anemone goes full pirate.
yep.
Pandora is back from break finally.
I'm sorry.
Anyone else? Conversations, questions about your trip? Anything? Everyone just panicking about the sea serpent that's waiting for you ahead.
Is there coffee in the submarine?
You'll have to ask the captain
We
about
drink tea.
that. All these
Yeah.
pirates surrounding Anemone have cups of like chamomile tea as they're talking.
It's tea or grog.
Yeah, there's just
She
a
is
pot
trying to-
of coffee that shows up somewhere next to the teapot. You're not really sure where it came from, but
This
Anemone
pirate
is
holding
drinking tea with the pirates, but she's trying to like do it very discreetly because she doesn't want Seth to see her drinking tea. Because even though objectively she's not doing anything wrong, it feels like she's doing something very wrong by drinking tea instead of coffee. Like it feels
There's a-
like it's like when you go into a store and you don't buy something and it's like you walk out and it's like that felt illegal. Yeah, it feels so she's just trying to hide the tea.
this one pirate with a beautiful floral teacup. His pinky is out. It's just so sad. Why? He leans over and hugs Anemone.
Yeah,
Why?
I imagine he's like 4 times my size. So it's like
It's just a big
yeah,
burly hug that smells like seawater.
yeah. It just kind of like he kind of just consumes her. So she's not participating in the hug because she can't get her arms around him in any way. But she's just like,
She's so
it's
little.
okay. Yep, yep. I'm like, I'm just yeah, that's fine. And again, I'm throwing myself into his trauma so that I don't have to deal with mine. So it's
Sure.
we're dissecting his feelings right now. What's happening with him? All of that. 'Cause
I
again,
mean, as soon as we get the docks built at the docks place at Kirlev, we're clearly adopting the pirates. Clearly.
100%.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I
Mhm.
love this crew already.
And they're not coming to like work. They're just coming to like live in the nicest accommodations we have. If we haven't upgraded from tenements, we will only do so for the pirates. Like they're just there to live. They're not there to work.
Ready. Anyone else though? Real quick. We'll make a roll for the next week. That is still a success. You make it up to the ice shelf unbothered. You encounter no enemy submersibles. You encounter no leviathanic, I don't think that's a word, creatures in the depths. And you are unlikely to encounter any the closer you get to the sea serpent's lair, as they are apex predators. Often seen fighting, well, in normal Pathfinder, I should say, usually fighting against aquatic dragons. Boom. You are approaching the edge of its territory, and you're going to have to decide. It's going to be right up here. The temple is nestled in here. You're going to have to decide what you're going to do. What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
I
Are
can't
you
be
gonna
making
try?
this choice for y'all. My hardened sea lads would take any challenge I threw at them. But you, lass, you look a bit squeamish.
Which
Is that to me?
lass?
Oh, which lass?
Persephone.
Oh, that tracks.
Colton, take us back to the theater of the mind.
Squeamish? What makes you think that?
You keep looking at every puddle.
I don't know that Persephone has thalassophobia just because her player does.
Fair.
I'm not big on tight spaces, if I'm honest.
There's an ominous groaning in the submersible when you say that.
So how much longer are we going to be down here?
I can't not there. I'm sorry.
Very important question. Is the submarine being driven by a PlayStation controller or no?
No. Big giant
I picture a
wooden
wheel.
wheel with some gears on
Yeah,
it.
and like
Okay, cool.
gears and levers for rising and falling elevation. Depth, setting depth. I'm not in the Navy. It's depth, right, Colton?
For how deep it is, yes.
I love that one, RJ.
I like that it has a stupid face.
It does have a stupid face. Save. I will add the image in post. But we have a submersible art. You are close enough that you are within a day, so you just have to decide now if you're sneaking past, waiting for them to leave, because you are approaching the danger zone of its territory. We slipping in and fighting it. You have diving gear.
Is that really the best idea?
Todd would be completely okay with doing it.
Will it hurt our ship in any way if we don't?
It has arms that could crack our hull like a walnut. We definitely need a place to breathe.
Oh yeah, if the sea serpent gets hold of your sub, it's doomed.
So the ship cannot fight it off then. It does not have capable weapons.
We have many capable weapons, but very little margin for error.
But we are supposed to don diving suits and swim out to fight it?
Are you rolling in dirt?
No water.
She does this so I will clean her. There, some butt spanks. Yes. Okay, now go on. I love you. Sammy, she will fuck you up. I mean, unless you want your submersible likely destroyed.
I do have some torpedoes, but those cost extra.
No, I was more leaning towards what Josephine was saying in that maybe we shouldn't fight it. Just go around, big around.
No, it's at a choke point. It nests in the choke point we need to get into the hegemony.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it? Can we go above it or below it?
It's a tube. It nests in the tube that we need to travel through.
There's the
Um,
tunnel.
Oh, so if I
It
help
guards the door to the hegemony, yar.
speed,
Yes, actually.
Can we monitor it from a distance, safe distance, and maybe wait for it to leave?
Funny enough, the sea serpent is also the emblem of the royal house.
You heard the lady. Man the periscopes. Work the sonar.
Wait, what's happening?
We're going
If you
into
don't think-
observation mode.
Yeah, do they take like little naps? Like, can we just like sneak by when it's taking a little snooze? I mean, like, I don't know this. I don't know if they require sleep, but
Prepare for silent running.
Yeah, if we don't cavitate the propellers, then it should be mostly quiet.
That will get you up close to the temple.
But do we know what kind of creature this is, or how it, sees, or does it have its own sonar?
I've never seen it. I know about it only from reputation.
We're
No one that
all
has
going to
seen
die.
the sea serpent has died, or has lived. Like there have been no eyewitness accounts, only that the great sea serpent is there.
Well, maybe its belly is very hospitable for people like us.
So we'll engage in a period of analysis and see if in a silent running mode we can't learn a little bit more about its patterns of behavior and see if there's an opportunity to slip through while it's out feeding.
So here's a thing. I'm gonna roll this out in the open. And share nothing with you. Actually, give me a perception check. You're using the vehicle's perception, though. It is a level 10 vehicle with a plus 18.
Okay, hold on. I might have something that improves that. I just gotta read through my character abilities for the character I put together in 5 minutes. Hold on. Hold. I have superior propulsion, patch job, and impervious vehicle. Okay, so nothing that increases perception. So D20 plus 18.
Indeed.
I rolled.
Did not see anything.
Oh, this is a new fancy roller mechanic. Okay, I can't just type it out. I gotta click on the buttons. I'm pressing roll on the calculator, and the goggles do nothing.
The goggles. What goggles?
Oh no.
The goggles, they do nothing.
They do nothing!
I
It's a
don't know
Simpsons
what you
quote.
speak of.
It's a Simpson quote. Rolf went.
okay.
It's during the Radioactive Man movie.
Yeah.
Anyone want to use a hero point on that bad boy?
Sure.
Thank you. I didn't earn a hero point for lesbian movie night. I mean,
You know
Oh,
what?
you earned, yeah, you earned
Absolutely.
all of them.
Excuse me. Yeah, absolutely. Have a hero point.
As a player, I am bequeathing all of mine to you for that. Yes, thank you.
there we go. That's much better.
Hey, not gonna lie, I'm an easy bitch. If y'all try to pressure me for hero points, I'll likely give them. Fish.
Oh,
I
man.
bite every bait.
All right, a churchy tree.
A 33. You send out sonar pings, radar pings. You don't detect the serpent anywhere in the vicinity. There's no sign of it.
Yar! Silent running mode, full speed ahead.
The temple comes into view, which is a beautiful thing underwater, made of ancient stone, uh, a design none of you are really familiar with because none of you have been inside the hegemony to really see their architecture and the like pop-ups that they use in all of their various colonies and places that they take control over around the world have all been like slate gray stone. uh this is surprisingly artistic. The columns are spirals and soft lines compared to the very rigid geometric shapes that the modern hegemony likes to use. These are soft and delicate. There is a statue of a feminine figure out in front of the temple that has flowing garments that some of them have like broken off just from age and wear and fallen to the bottom of the ocean next to them. And there's algae and stuff kind of growing on her. She's not a divinity that any of you recognize. She's not a common deity practiced anymore. Uh, the temple is a single story, simple looking building on the outside. And there is a large hole in the roof. And no sign of the serpent.
Todd's gonna go ahead and get his diving gear on.
Quick question about the logistics of the diving suit. Can we put that over
Yeah.
our gear so we can have our gear on, or is there a
Yes.
either or situation?
So the mask and the bracelets that provide your swim speed and your ability to breathe underwater are very simple magitech. They will also allow you to cast spells normally underwater, as you can breathe and speak on the inside of the mask. Standard things like fire magic doesn't work underwater, of course.
Okay.
So, is everyone getting suited up?
Might as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so everyone else is just female as well.
Glorious. The water is very cold. Luckily, your equipment protects you from the worst of the water, of the cold, but it is still low enough temperature that you can still feel it even through the environmental protections provided by the gear. You leave it through, I don't remember what they're called, but they're like a moon door or something like that, where you open up the hatch and the water is beneath it, but it doesn't come in.
Pool.
Moon pool.
A moonful, thank you. And drop down and begin swimming towards the temple. Do we want to try the front door or the big hole?
Well, assuming that the serpent enters and leaves through the big hole, I think the front door would probably be a better idea.
Is everyone in agreement?
I mean, yeah, Josephine's gonna go with whatever the people who are the guides are gonna be doing, so she is just here to protect whenever the fight breaks out.
What's a hegemony naming convention for like a person? Because I want to assume Captain Torp here has some sort of cover story prepared.
Kind of Latin. A little Baltic-y. It's kind of Slavic too.
Got it.
Eurasian.
When if we run into anyone, call me Master Gracchus.
Glorious. You all start swimming down.
Yep.
Unfortunately.
You make it all the way up to the temple door. You are unbothered by anything as you go.
I'll tell the submarine if they need to, go hide, and that, I'll contact them on the usual channels.
Aye, sir. There's some tearful goodbyes, many embraces. For Anemone.
But yeah, she's a mess. She is like, like as long as like she knows that she's gotta we're probably about to face some shit, but she can't not cry, and so she's just silently crying now, trying not to draw attention.
And then some teary salutes. Aye, Captain. And after you have all disembarked from the submarine, it pulls away. You are at that space where light is beginning to fade. There is some light piercing through the top of the water, and you can kind of make out the temple, but it is very dim light down there. You make it up to the door. Now, this door has been submerged underwater for a long time. I'm gonna need some rolls from someone to get it open. Either thievery or athletics.
Not me.
No, that door does not budge.
Todd
I
will
feel like
try
with-
to open it with thievery.
My -2 strength, that door's gonna hurt me even more than I'll ever. Yeah.
Can I use
Yeah,
religion to get it open?
No. So you can give me a religion check if you like. A 29. Todd, you have some salvage gear with you, and moving heavy stone underwater is something that you have to do often. You pull out a little device from your kit, put it on the door, it lightens the gravity on it just enough to reduce the amount of strength required to push it, and starts opening with ease if that is your wish.
He will go ahead and open it with ease and then activate his active cloaking.
Thousands of hexagonal plates of light flip over, kind of in a pattern going out from a belt, I believe that one is, on Todd, and he fully disappears. Door was pushed open. So I'm just gonna... Oh my goodness, really? Those are the wrong kinds of walls. Okay. Better. We're just gonna... inside is a large 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-sided room, which is on to say, and at its center, you can see through the door is a sarcophagus of some kind. It's made of beautiful stone, and clutched in the hands of the woman draped appears to be a staff. It's the very first thing that catches your eye. It's beautiful white marble carved into a elaborate figure, uh, of an abstract female knight with a large set of wings coming from her back and rubies. A ruby has been carved for her hair. And it's like I said, it's the very first thing in the room that catches your eye because there's something about the staff. There's a power to it that is immediately recognizable.
I invoke the ancient right of claimsies.
Sure.
Not so fast. May I get a closer look at it?
Oh, absolutely.
Look at it.
Because it might have been the first thing you noticed, but the second thing you noticed is wrapped around the sarcophagus is a gargantuan serpent with silver and blue scales and a long fin that starts at the front of its head and runs the full length of its like 60-foot long body, which is also like a large creature sized around, with you can't see the rows and rows and rows of teeth meant for grabbing and pulling things in, with its secondary set of jaws. But the sea serpent is fully dozing around the altar.
How long has it been since the fight on the beach?
2 weeks.
Oh.
Yep. That is why I was asking earlier if there were any conversations folks wanted to have, because it was a bit of travel time.
Why does it always have to be snakes?
Talked with the boat. Oh.
The sea
Wow.
serpent is fully asleep. The tunnel is here. The back door into Steingard.
The hegemony.
Yes, the hegemony, excuse me.
Also, I would have left Mona on the sub.
That's probably fair.
I don't imagine she's getting her own diving
Mona's
suit.
just flapping her wings. Never mind the streamer. He's just here to be a voyeur.
Captain Barnacle will start stealthing over there.
Sure, sure. Alright,
He's
so
called Plainseas.
give me a stealth check, yeah. Invincible. What is everyone else doing while I pop open this character sheet? Everyone else can kind of take a bit of like movement here if you want. Or are you just gonna let Barnacle sneak up on the serpent all by himself?
Josephine will just be near the entrance right here, just ready for if the thing does wake up or whatever happens.
Yeah,
just
you want to
like
be
everyone
super
to
far
go.
away.
Yeah, yeah.
So here's the thing. Let's roll this. Cool, cool, cool. So it got a 36. So as you're all kind of swimming into the temple, you see its head start to shake a little bit and lift. You can hear the water churning as this massive creature moves within it. And then something drifts down from the hole in the ceiling. And by drifts down, I mean it comes spiraling down. It's metal and kind of missile-like. And then there's a concussive force that sends air and sound, and it's not even really air, it's just a suction of space that the kinetic energy of the depth charge is making. The vibrations are almost overwhelming. If you didn't have the protections from your diving equipment, you would be in a bad place right now. But the serpent also freaks the fuck out and fully wakes up, unleashing an actual screech. Whale song is beautiful. This is horrifying. The water itself, it seems to vibrate with the sound, even more so than the depth charge caused. If everyone would please join me on the encounter tracker. It's a little stunned from... It's a little stunned from the depth charge. It rolled really badly for its initiative. What just happened?
Did we all just get deleted from the combat somehow?
I think our tokens was just deleted from the
Everything
space.
just got deleted. Oh, it's back.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. That was my bad. I was trying to delete something out of a search bar, and I guess. Okay, the sea serpent got a 19. Everyone else who rolled, tell me your initiative.
34 for me.
That's 35.
34. What did you get, Vectis?
21.
Anemone.
35.
21. I got you already, Han. Tieto.
30 for Persephone.
Barnacle. Todd.
33 for
32.
Philip.
32 and 33.
Yep.
So you all fully have surprised this creature, because it is going last. And I did not update your prototype token. Todd. Which is my bad, I guess. Now you are Todd, not player character. Let's start this. Anemone.
Okay. Okay. So at this point, I'm assuming we know that it's like waking up and there's kind of nothing, there's no way to avoid fighting it. I'm assuming that's what we're going with. 'Cause I don't want to start.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I just don't want to start like casting spells on it and then you guys are like, wait, no, maybe not. So she is going to she's gonna walk up. Is it hold on. What is it's a 60 foot. Okay, she's going to walk up like slightly over here.
Swim
I don't
up.
want to be directly in. Yeah, just slightly up. So that, there we go. Okay, and then she's going to cast elemental breath, and she is going to cast using she's going to use 3 actions. So I think it's a basic reflex. So there's that. Ooh. My foundry just reset itself, so I apologize. I cannot target him or her or them.
I'm fine.
Oh, wait, were you over there?
Yeah, I'm in your path. I'm directly in your path. It's fine. I'm a rogue. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a 60-foot
I apologize.
cone.
I apologize. You may have been like behind. I don't know. I did not see you, so I apologize. I did not mean to do that intentionally.
It's a mutiny.
Okay.
And it doesn't give you a cone to put anywhere.
Yeah. Well. Oh wait. Hold on.
Okay. So 60-foot cones are huge.
Yep.
All right. So if you wanted to hit it, and maybe not the rogue, you could go anywhere over here and fire it off.
It's fine. I rolled. I dodge it. I have super reflexes.
That will still. Oh yes, you get the A critical success if you have a normal success.
Yep.
Then it's fine. The sea serpent. Target. Why is everything lagging now? The sea serpent, fully stunned by the depth charge that just went off near it, apparently takes double damage.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay, cool. And so that is going to be my turn.
Josephine.
Okay. I am just going to cast this spell right here. We're gonna cast Bless, just to have that going. That's 2 actions, and I'm just going to move up about right there. And I return.
God.
At the moment, he's going to remain unseen until he can figure out what the abilities of the serpent is. He doesn't
Sure.
want to put
Also,
himself...
guns don't work great underwater.
Yeah. So he's going to flank around and get a better look of his positioning. And then remain unseen. That would be my turn.
Yeah. You do have melee weapons, though. If you saw.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm super
Okay.
down to get right in front of a sea serpent and punch it to death.
I'll take 2 actions to move there.
Sounds great, right?
And I have Underwater Marauder, so I take no penalties for underwater attacks.
Yay.
Terrible. We'll use that hero point.
Very good. It has a single action ability called Capsize, by the way.
I need to read an ability real quick. Hold on. Ah, I understand. That does not apply here. Okay. And it's enfeebled 1 because it's off guard to me due to surprise attack.
Yay. Oh, also, it is not unconscious anymore.
And that's my turn.
My goodness, with the lag.
Seth is going to reach out and touch Anemone, giving her a sense of hope and conviction. We're going to cast Heroism on her.
This is the first time Anemone has stopped weeping, so she's very grateful. Like,
like tears in the ocean. And then
part about
she's
crying or being in the ocean is no one knows you're crying. So yeah, she's very grateful.
She's gonna move over there to try to take some cover in the rubble, and that'll be her turn.
Sure, absolutely. You see the anonymous streamer dude. Texas, I can't talk anymore.
Okay. Well, Vexus will double stride close to this thing. And then
Oh shit!
you. Oh, what?
I almost forgot. The boss bar.
Oh. And then he will attempt to grapple this giant
Oh shit!
and hero point that. Oh, I rolled twice?
I'm sorry. Are you grappling the sea serpent?
Yeah, Titan Wrestler.
Cool.
But
Uh,
seems like I rolled a 2 and then a 1, so.
yeah, you did. I feel like you deserve this.
Okay.
These sea serpents finally getting its bearings spins around and clamps its teeth around you.
Oh, I'm surprised it got below me in the initiative.
Do. It is not prone. What's this? It is enfeebled though. Cool. Hey, Vexus. So
Yeah?
here's the thing. It grabbed you. It got to do that for free because you botched.
Oh, it decided to grab me. Okay, so I'm not prone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Okay, cool. Here we go. Do. Okay.
Oh, okay.
It spins
I'm inside.
and just swallows Vex's whole without missing a beat. Vectus, you take 12 points of damage as you are pulled down its throat, being crushed by its absurd throat muscles.
Oh, this
Yes,
is
hello
new.
everyone. I see you. Beautiful. So the swallowed creature is grabbed, is slowed 1. You don't have to hold your breath, which is fine. Creature.
Usually has some sort of rupture value.
Yeah. Do you have to do that much damage with single attack, or?
Yep.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to tell you what its rupture value is. You do. Oh, it's the sea serpent's turn. That was its reaction.
Alright.
And then it just sort of continues. Like it spun. It's fully like swimming now. It's spun, opened its massive jaws, swallowed Vex's whole, and then just sort of moves and turns to do the same thing to Barnabas or Barnacle in the same motion.
I will nimble dodge.
It hasn't rolled its attack yet. You sure you want to do that ahead of time?
Do I have? I think I have to declare when it attacks, right?
No, it's a reaction.
Yeah, the trigger is though a creature targets you.
I have never made anyone pick before the attack was rolled, if I'm real honest.
I'll take it.
So,
and it doesn't look like a +2 is going to be a super help there.
Yeah, don't waste your reaction. So it chomps down as you get into its jaws. Holy fuck. That is insane. Okay, here you go. 76 points of damage.
Not Captain Barnacle.
Okay, and now it makes its athletics check. No, its second action is going to be its grapple check. That should have a -5 into it, which still hits by +3.
Yep.
Chomp, chomp, chomp. And then its final action is another athletics check. This also has another -5 to it. So this is only a +17 instead of a +27.
It's not going to swallow
Cool.
me?
It is swallowing you.
I assume that them being swallowed breaks line of sight to them.
It does.
Yeah.
For they are fully in its body.
Captain Barnacle, we
Captain
hardly knew
Barnacle.
ye.
I have a roommate.
Disappears. You do have a roommate coming down its throat right behind you. The both of you are in its square now.
I high-five Vexus.
So who wants to just go home right now?
You don't like it?
Oh, I just in the span of 6 seconds we have already lost 2 party members. I know that they're not dead, but from Persephone's perspective, they got
They have
swallowed
been
immediately.
fully eaten. Yeah.
Them out. I've been muted this whole time.
You
I was just frantically trying to see if I had anything that would make them sicken to see if I could get it to puke them out, but I don't. So, like at this point, I feel like are we just I don't. Anemone's gonna. She's just going to cast a 5th level 3 action Thundersphere, because at this point it's just trying to hit it with the biggest shit we got so our friends don't die. Because if you two both die right now, I don't think Anemone's gonna make it. So. And that's, yeah. So that's what my soul
amazing.
needed. Wait, what is it double damage?
Maximum effect. Don't roll for damage. You deal the maximum possible critical hit damage with this attack.
Jesus.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
What's
100.
the damage?
That's 120.
Yeah, it's 11d6. That's what it wants me to roll right now.
11d6.
Yeah,
Mhm.
and crit times 2.
So that would be 22d6. Am I mathing? Is my math mathing?
Isn't it 134 damage?
132.
Yeah.
132, yeah.
6 times 22, 132. Yep. So, how much HP does it have?
Less than 132.
Nope. What does this look like, Anemone? Because this is fucking wild. I don't. You've gotta explain this to me. Go for it.
So again, she's just like she's dealing with this whole dragon situation because it's like they are primal dragons, but she is also a primal dragon as a cloud dragon. So she, again, there's this whole existential crisis, and now realizing that people are probably looking at her the same way they look at them, and it's this whole thing. So, and she didn't deal with that whatsoever. Instead, she went and deeply trauma bonded with this group of pirates who then got in a submarine and went away. And so, and then they come in here, and two of her friends, I mean, this captain's not really her friend, but whatever, it's fine. They just got eaten, and she's like, she can't, she's had enough. Um, she's just done. And so she's just going to just yell as loud as she possibly can and throw the largest lightning spear that she has ever thrown in her life. It is, even in her dragon form, it grows to be like 3 times the size of her. And then she just wails it at this thing, hoping that her friends are still alive in there.
Amazing. It has so few hit points left. What a fucking wild natural 20 and card.
Mm-hmm.
Insane. Well, this has been my boss encounter, everyone. I hope you've all enjoyed it. Anything else for you?
No, because that was a 3-action one, so...
Sweet, okay. Josephine, thank you, Anemone. You've done enough.
Okay.
Have a seat, girl.
You know, we're just gonna stride up. Let me get the ruler so we can go to. We'll go right there.
Swim up.
Yeah, swim up. Yeah, swim up. And then we're just going to 2-action heal the captain.
The captain is fully inside of another creature and cannot be healed.
Oh, that's right. I kind of forgot about that. That little, you know, vital piece of information.
Unless Anemone made a hole so big you can see him sticking out.
With her
Maybe.
Dude,
electricity,
132 damage
no.
is not out of the question.
Okay, listen, you are all lucky that you're not all dead. It was 132 points of lightning damage.
Well,
It's a bit cooked. So sushi's off the menu, but some unagi?
in that case, we will just...
It's not fully cooked. You could still
We'll
sushi.
just slash it.
Sure, sure.
Oh, it's gonna be a miss.
Oh, no.
It's gonna be a miss. You know, we'll map attack it. Another whip attack.
Oh no.
Another miss. Yeah, no, she's not good at fighting underwater, I fear. But you know what? Well, we'll just leave it there. That's my turn.
Todd.
Yeah, he just saw this thing literally eat 2 people that was next to him, and his only other option is to get next to him, so he's going to stay where he's at until absolutely necessary or needed.
Oh, we're underwater, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So aquatic combat is applied, right?
Kind of. You've got all the gear you need to... Like, what are you looking about? Be more specific.
Oh, I mean, like, range attacks have penalty underwater.
Yeah, that's why I said earlier that guns don't work so well underwater.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't blame Todd for not wanting to be in melee.
Well, you know,
Gifted.
seeing as how I'm right next to Vexus, I believe this thing is off guard to me.
Yeah?
A bold assumption.
It's
You
just-
are inside of it, so I'm gonna say that counts as off guard. Yeah.
I'm going to do a moment unending,
What
and
is
I'm going to
that?
strike this thing. I don't think I get the bless.
Taking every moment around you. I mean, the bless is fine.
I was holding down my push to talk, so I don't know if I hit it or not.
Even with it being off guard, that is not enough.
Then we'll try another map attack.
Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Hold up. Why is it saying its AC is 35?
Could you reveal my private dice roll, the first one?
Do 34. The 34 would have hit.
Okay. So we'll roll this. Yes! Yes! I'm hoping that's enough to get out. 25 points of damage at least.
It is enough to get out and kill it.
Oh. Well,
So please,
then,
please, tell me how you kill the sea serpent.
you see and hear the Arumi pierce it, and then there's a sort of whip snap as it like slices the gullet of this thing, and Vexus and Captain Barnacle fall out covered in precious ambergris.
Goodness.
Mm.
Cool. That was my boss encounter. Well done, everyone.
I think I should cast Heroism on Anemone every fight.
That was wild.
That was a natural 20 and a great draw from the crit deck. You still hate the crit deck?
No. Well, I mean, nobody hates the crit. Nobody hates the crit success deck. It's the crit. You know, it's like nobody's mad when that happens. But
I don't suppose any of you have any potent potables. I'm feeling a bit blarney.
I'll hit him with a 2-action heal.
I do some underwater explosions as well.
the healing that the two of you are capable of, and we're only level 9, it's insane. It's like you're just casually rolling like 60, 70 HP every single time. It is wild.
I'm feeling much better, thank you.
It was actually a really low roll too.
It's just like it's 5d plus 40. It's
So you get that 59 from me, Captain.
Yep. Between the two heals, it actually topped me up. I'm back. I'm technically short 1 HP, but why quibble about it?
How's Vexus looking?
Exploded myself. I'm good.
Yar, I didn't particularly enjoy being deep-throated.
God damn it. Okay, on that note, Persephone, the staff on the sarcophagus. Something about it seems familiar. That looks like a Valkyrie that's been carved on the staff now that you've got a closer look at it. With red hair.
It's I'm sorry, it's a carving in the statue?
No, the staff. The staff appears to be made out of white marble with a depiction of some sort of angelic knight on the head of the staff with large Valkyrie rings. It's feminine in armor. A ruby has been carved into the shape of hair, and there are rubies set in its eyes.
Oh, that's okay. I misunderstood previously.
It looks like an ancient depiction of Freya.
Yeah. I figured out who it was. I just wasn't sure what I was looking at exactly.
The
Do I need
staff
to-
that she's clutching.
Roll religion to get any additional information?
I mean,
can I surmise that this temple was probably an old temple to Freya or Dine?
No, Dine hasn't existed that long as a deity. The Divine Mercy only cropped up about 600 years ago. Freya was prayed to for a long time before that. She's a much older, more archaic religion. But
Oh,
she's not worshipped by the masses anymore. She's kind of now not one of the primary divines.
yeah, I guess by being one of Dine's Valkyries, I assumed that she was always second rank in power or
Nope.
created
Once upon
by
a time,
him.
once upon a time, she existed as a divine in her own right. You know what? Give me a religion check. I shouldn't just be handing you all of this lore.
I did ask.
You did, and I was just like, nah, I'm just gonna give it to him. Cool, 34. You absolutely know all of that. And then you realize that there were parts broken off of that statue, and there was enough rubble behind it that it could have been wings on it at one point. But is Barnacle still going for the staff? I believe he intended to lay claim to it.
Oh no, Barnacle's going after the ruby headpiece.
Ruby headpiece?
You mentioned the hair was carved out of a single ruby.
Yes, on the staff, like the carving on the staff, its hair under the helmet looks like it was carved out of a ruby.
Oh yeah, no, then he's going for that.
It is part of the staff. You will have to break the staff to take it.
Torp,
Not gonna break the staff. Gonna take the staff.
Torp. Can you just hold on a minute before you take this apart? I just want a moment to. Oh, I guess talking is kind of weird, so it's all like.
No, you're wearing a mask.
We have comms, right, in our suits?
Yeah.
Oh, all right. I just want the moment to revel in this for a moment. I don't get to see these kinds of temples or worship of Freya these days, and I don't get to look upon the beauty of these sorts of things very often. So before you loot it, can I just have a moment? This sort of represents my my lady.
It's hard to feel the touch of the spiritual when you're covered in the juices of a giant snake. But I'll grant you this boon, lass.
It is murky as fuck in here now, by the way.
Yeah, I guess Seth could probably prestidigitation at least some of it away around the.
Yeah, you
That's-
siphon out the blood from the water.
At least to give us like a good 5 or 10 foot kind of viewing area.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's just gonna spend a few minutes kind of looking at it and marveling at the architecture and remembering a little bit of what Freya means to her and her past with her father and everything, and sort of translate that into a thinking about what culture was like back then, or when this sort of temple was prominent and maybe a more mainstay building in the ancient times, and sort of just remarks in her own head how times change, and even something like religion and gods can come and go, and sort of how impermanent everything becomes in the end. And after a small smirk to herself, she would probably just look over to Captain and give him a little nod.
You feel warm. as though you're being embraced from behind by someone a little taller. It's very warm. You get the smell of freshly brewing coffee and breakfast pastries, just like the cottage you first met her in. Do you want to be my high priestess? I have not had one in age. You just hear her whisper in your mind.
You know, I would accept that, yes. I believe you denied it to me when we first met, thinking I was not ready.
Do you feel ready now?
If I'm speaking from the heart, I don't ever think I didn't feel ready once I committed to it.
Then take up the staff. And her
Yeah.
presence is gone.
She's just gonna swim and push Torp out of the way and just take the staff.
They called
Who I
claimsies.
assume is trying to get the staff to be released from this stone lady's grip.
Thorpe will also put hands on the staff.
As soon as Persephone's hands touch it, the stone hands release their grip, moving to settle across her breast in an image of peaceful sleep. So you can all fight over the staff of the final rest.
Oh, unfortunately, critical fumbles. What are you gonna do?
Are
Fresh
we
out of hero
literally
points.
fighting over it?
Oh, absolutely. He called claimsies.
Okay.
But he crit fails, so what are you gonna do?
I mean, sure, I guess I could roll this. Yeah, look at that.
I mean, that beats a failure, right?
It still beats a botch. Yeah. Feel free to grab the staff of final rest then.
Oh,
Divine intervention here.
When did Seth get new art? Did I just not notice?
Earlier today.
yeah, beginning of the episode.
Maybe I'm playing so zoomed out.
As soon as you take up the staff, you become intimately aware of what it is capable of. It is the staff of final rest, meant to bring healing and respite, and to help shepherd souls back into the stream, back into the flow of Genesis through the world, through all the worlds, so that their energy can be broken down and returned as something new. It's an awesome staff, by the way.
Yeah, it looks like it.
I claim the ancient right of takesies backsies.
What?
I said claimsies. You tricked me with your highfalutin religious ideals.
Seth just sort of swims by him and gives him a pat on the shoulder.
I don't know how to read your confusing signals.
I think this one's going to stay in my hands for now. But at ever point at which it needs a new master, I will seek you out.
I'll take your marker.
And with that, you all can make your way over to the hidden tunnel that cuts across the borders of the hegemony. It is miles of ancient underground tunnel work that has not seen a lot of living creatures because you're in the frozen north. It's mostly fucking cold as shit here. But your current equipment helps you deal with weather and environmental hazards, so you can just keep it on and not freeze to death. Eventually, you come up out of the water. It's probably a half mile of tunnel that's under seawater before you get above its level finally. You steadily go up most of that time. Outside is a wasteland. Hundreds of miles of rock and ice and storms and land that has been butchered and raped by its people for untold generations at this point. They have fucked their environment. They have taken everything from their land. And you see in the distance an oily black bank of clouds and smoke over the settled areas of the hegemony, where their industrial complex is constantly pumping out weapons and ships for their war machine, all under the hands of those they've enslaved. And we'll get into all of that next week. I expected the sea serpents to actually be a challenge. But sometimes things go the way
I'm
they
gonna
go.
be honest with you, like, while it felt great to like do
Just
132 damage, I also low key feel like really bad that I took out the boss that fast. Like,
Hey,
part of me is like,
no.
you'll just take half. It's fine. It's fine. We can keep. He can almost kill a couple more of us. It's okay. I'm sorry.
No,
I think
it's
a fun
fine.
moment. I think it's a fun moment for Mel. Mel's like
Yeah.
It's a
more
great
power.
moment
I
for
love
you,
it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Honestly, yeah,
And
this is
we were entering a pretty scary situation.
Yeah, so I can have fun seeing you succeed, okay?
Mhm.
Like, you are all now exploring lore that has never been explored in Althea before, so I am super excited for it. Did I expect the sea serpent to be an epic underwater encounter that I was gonna really enjoy because I love underwater stuff? Yes, but that I put too much expectations on that. But I'm not gonna let it ruin my fun or your fun. You did amazing.
I'm having fun with Captain Barnacle, if you can't tell.
I thought Barnacle was about to die, if I'm real.
I was prepared. I can create another character in 5 minutes. We can do this all day.
Yeah. It's a Meridian agent on the other side.
That depth charge came from somewhere. Oh shit. I guess now is where we're end. Easy days and peaceful nights, pleasant nights. I've forgotten my own thing. Thanks for joining us, everyone. We're gonna bounce out. I gotta
Alright,
nail
see ya,
down these opening and
everyone.
closing things.
Bye.
Oh.
Thank you for all the new
entertaining us.
follows and the
Good night, everybody.
new watchers.
thanks.
Yeah.
I also love the divine critical fail.